This survey tax will make you money online in 2024 earn up to $700 per hour. Making money by taking surveys online takes some time, and payouts are skimpy, but few users complain about that. Sometimes you just have to roll up your sleeves and dig in. In an effort to find out if taking surveys online to make cash was worth the effort, we asked some NerdWallet writers to put a few apps to the test. The results were not impressive. It was a lot of time spent for very little pay. Now we admit this was back in 2017, but a recent survey of App Store users review finds that things haven't changed much. Nobody is getting rich, but surprisingly few people complain about that. It could be that making money from checking surveys isn't the point. People may simply be expressing their opinions while passing some time, with the mega rewards merely an added benefit. The most popular surveys for cash apps of 2024. In search of the most popular iOS apps for getting paid for taking surveys, we found these apps leading the field: Make Money, Eureka, Zap, Inbox Dollar Survey, Google Opinion Rewards. All had over 100,000 reviews and ratings of 4 stars or better at the time of this video. While most reviews of the app admit that the payouts aren't huge, many users seem to enjoy taking the surveys while earning a little pocket money. Here's what NerdWallet writers found when taking surveys for pay. The lowdown on paid online surveys. In 2017, three of us spent more than 50 total hours taking paid surveys, and our combined earnings didn't break $90. So, no, online surveys weren't an efficient way for us to make money. To be fair, taking paid surveys was easy and could certainly be done at home if you have an internet connection. The sites we tested were free and required no education or skill, depending on the website. Surveys can be simple, a bit dull, a doorway to earn a few bucks, or a frustrating chore that pays next to nothing. Some sites paid more than others. We appreciated sites that disclosed the cash value for each survey and matched us with relevant ones. We dreaded sites that compensated us through a confusing point system and sent us surveys we rarely qualified for. Note that your demographics and other characteristics largely determine whether or not you qualify for a survey. All three of us who took the surveys in 2017 were single women in our 20s who live in urban areas. Depending on the survey, we may or may not have been the ideal participants. Your profile may lead to results that are different from ours. Survey sites that pay cash. Below our findings from attempting to spend an hour a day for 5 days on each site. On some days for several sites, there weren't enough surveys to fill up the hour. We didn't count that time toward our total review hours. We've listed these US sites based on the average hourly rates we earned in 2017 from our highest earnings to our lowest. One opinion. Average earnings $2.03 per hour. This site is a survey aggregator with an effective screening process. Its dashboard is informative and displays helpful sections such as your activity and a customer support form. The site was above average at picking surveys you qualified for. For the points rewarded or awarded per survey, 500 or 1,000 points may look high at first, but when converted to actual rewards, you get 50 cents or a dollar. Also, you can't cash out until you reach 25,000 points, equivalent to $25. Survey Junkie, average earnings $1.57 per hour. This site is a smaller survey aggregator, but it stands out. The survey has a clean, easy to use dashboard and offers a high point value for each survey you complete. The point system is direct and shows you how much your points are worth in dollars right on the dashboard. But you have to get 500 points before you can cash out. Opinion Outpost, average earnings $1.50 per hour. Some survey sites bombard users with information and opportunities, but not opinion outposts. Its simple, intuitive website enabled us to take survey after survey without much thought. As beginners, we also appreciated the site's straightforward point system, which works out to 10 cents per point. Most importantly, we actually made some money. We averaged $1.50 per hour on Opinion Outpost, and we are able to cash it out on Amazon. IPOS IC average earnings $1.01 per hour. This site also provides surveys through JPOS, through IPOS, the market research firm that owns it. The site offers fewer surveys than aggregators do, but you stay on IC for every survey, which makes the overall experience easier. Sometimes it displays surveys you already tried, which is confusing. Next, we have My Points. Average earnings $1 per hour. This site offers 75 survey opportunities, the most of any site we tested, but it also had the lowest success rate, 9.33%, and a low average hourly pay rate. Plus, the reasons for survey disqualifications often were unclear. On one occasion, we were disqualified after being asked to write the word purple. Yes, we spelled it correctly. Swagbox average earnings $0.89 per hour. This site offers a lot of opportunities for survey, but disqualifications were frequent. Sometimes we were disqualified just for clicking on a link to a survey. Swagbox aggregates third-party surveys, so some sites it sends you to are better than others, but it takes a long time to earn points. But the site's expansive rewards marketplace has hundreds of options to choose from, including gift cards, sweepstakes, and PayPal payments. Solana average earnings 0.71 per hour. Unlike many other sites, this site lets users pick the topics of their surveys, such as electronics or travel, which made the work more interesting. However, the perks didn't make up for its low pay. Upon converting points to cash, we earned only 71 cents per hour, one of the lowest rates of all the sites we tested. Only 5 hours worth of points weren't nearly enough to redeem the cheapest gift cards. Inbox dollars. Average earnings $0.41 per hour. New users get a $5 bonus after confirming their email address with Inbox dollars, but that didn't make up for how little money we made in an hour while taking surveys. 41 cents, the lowest rate among the 12 sites we tested. On occasion, instead of sending us surveys, the site directed us to promotions that required our address, phone number, and birth date. A survey is worth it. No matter the site, the earnings from taking survey can be meager compared with other work opportunities. The federal minimum wage is $7.25 per hour. For example, and our hourly earnings range from 41 cents to $2.03. Most survey sites also required a minimum amount of points before we could redeem them for rewards. On many of the sites, we didn't reach that minimum amount after 5 hours of work. In addition to our time, we also gave up valuable personal data to these survey sites. We often reviewed our birth dates, zip codes, income, health ailments, ethnicities, living arrangements, and much more. And after spending hours in question and answer mode, we rarely touched much about giving out those details. The biggest risk is known is the unknown of how that data is going to be used. The president and CEO of the Identity Theft Resource Center says, you are really putting yourself at the mercy of those sites and saying, okay, I'm going to trust you to be a good steward of the information I give you. So from this site, information could be stolen, which is a risk with any website that stores personal data. Most of the information we gave away seemed harmless, our shopping habits and travel plans, for example. But information like your deathbed could be used with other stolen data to take your identity. So keep that in mind as you're answering questions. Even with the drawback of online surveys, some folks may still consider taking surveys an attractive option. After all, there's no barrier to entry and they can be done from anywhere with an internet connection. A collective After a collective 55 hours of survey taking, here's our advice. Don't overshare. If you're asked to give your social security number, bank account number, or driver's license number leave the survey. Gonzalez recommends being intentional with sharing other private information with survey sites. Answering questions about a TV commercial probably is fine, but giving medical information may not be worth the risk. Create an email address just for survey sites. Most survey sites send us several emails each day. Signing up for these sites with separate email address prevents survey offers from cluttering your mailbox. Install anti-malware software. We recommend this step in case one of the survey sites directs you to a spammy third-party client. Take breaks. We often experience lengthy survey sessions with our faces glued to the computer screen the entire time. To prevent eye strain, the American Optometric Association recommends the 20/20/20 rule. Take a 20-second break every 20 minutes and look at something 20 feet away. If you decide surveys aren't worth your time, there are other ways to make money online, such as blogging, selling stuff, and freelancing. Those methods can take more effort, but the payoff is potentially greater. So thank you for staying with us to the end of this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Also turn on your post notifications so you get notified every single time we post. Thank you.